Rjgaming. Let's have a champion time.
Game number 4 here in the grand finals, of course, will be slightly heartbreaking. Slightly is an understatement. It will be heartbreaking to see Rjgaming fall after such a dominant, I don't even want to say dominant, just uplifting performance that we've seen them. They've shown it up to the best teams in the region, and they are bringing it to Reech Pokemon here. The Reech Pokemon, they're playing a bit too tight.
Here you go. Whew, I need to catch my breath right now.
I understand. I know. I feel you. Don't worry, I got you. When you really come back, let me know, okay? I'm just talk a bit more about this top part and talk a bit more about these compositions. Because one thing that Rjgaming were very clearly missing, and I think this is something that inspired the change as well, is they don't have a good form of objective secure. All their Pokemon do damage in either short bursts or damage over time. But right now, with the switch back to Greninja, especially with the attack weight and the X attack that he's holding, he can definitely look to try and change that with the Water Burst Shuriken or the Surf.
Right, and as we can see right now, Allnam's currently at level 5. Just a minute, right? Like, we can definitely see him getting in that level 8 before the Zapdos. And if they allow Allnams to get into level 8, we already know what would happen next.
Yeah, exactly. But maybe Oceania was just a bit too long ago that we forgot the terror of the level 9 Greninja at Dreadnought also. We saw so many of the Oceanic Greninjas just dive into the back line and cause chaos with that Water Burst Shuriken. So the same thing could be happening here. Of course, Rjgaming, they're no strangers to their strategy themselves, but there is the rotation on point for Allnams. Yeah, gonna sandwich the side of Rjgaming to this bot path, and they're not done. They want to look at LC and Lucia, but able to create the distance between themselves and the rest of Reech Pokemon, as the first one to fall is gonna be this Ninetales.
Look at that. They are really looking out for each other. When MXI, when Allnams was getting hit, MXI was just pulling out all the safeguards, and then when MXI was getting hit, almost getting KO'd as well, Allnams with a hyper voice, ensuring, that MXI would survive, not giving any form of resources to the other team.
Yeah, and I love this a lot. You gotta. I want to remind everyone watching again, we've all played Pokemon in all its different forms for so long, right? This is the first ever Pokemon game that is a team-based game. You need to play with people you can trust. You need to play with people who you feel like know you like the back of your hand. That's how you get those amazing plays, those instant communications. You don't even need to say anything because you understand each other so well, and we're seeing that understanding and trust come out from Reech Pokemon.
Just like Ash and Lucario in the current Pokemon journeys. But
right now,
let's focus here in our fight. Ash Dreadnought is going to be popping up in 1 second. They are right now, MXI, going to go back into the base for recoveries, getting ready into this team fight that is about to unfold to us right now. Allnams currently alone, but has access into Fairy Frolic. Took the bait. Oh my goodness. But at the very least, Rjgaming know that for a fact. They were baiting it out, and they disengaged, not getting hit by the hyper voice from Allnams.
Desu almost has his level 9, but not quite there yet. Giraffe trying to get it with the Curse Pop, not going to be able to land it. They need to secure this on the side of Rjgaming if they want a chance, and they do. Ikura lands the last shot, and that's going to be crucial. In comes the Water Burst Shuriken into Allnams, and they get the Sylveon. They nail him down, and this is the Greninja party we were talking about. Surf's up, baby. Shane Desu is ready to hang 10 as he takes that secure for his team.
Right, and my goodness, at 6th minute mark, currently at level 10, Shane Desu back with the comfort pick of the Greninja. Reech Pokemon is going to have a hard time, going to have another quite difficult time, adjusting once again, because like earlier on, they only adjusted against Rjgaming to the fact that they didn't change anything in the team comp, but now that they're back into the Greninja, this is going to be a different kind of playstyle.
Yeah, absolutely. And Greninja brings a lot of physical damage to the table, right? You have that Assault Vest to block out that special damage, but it doesn't really matter against the Greninja with the X attack. There's the Phantom Forest out onto the whole team of Reech. They need to back off, but the Venusaur, Dwayne can't get out in time, and they're going to be able to deal with this Rotom very quickly.
Right, and here you go. At the very least, you know, it is still giving out some time for Reech Pokemon to recover, and at the same time, you know, get in some XP, you know, gather some XP for when the next objective is going to come up. And now, in just a few seconds as well, we're going to be seeing that Dreadnought come up. But here you go, into that bottom path. It looks like Rjgaming. We're seeing a repeat of game number 2.
Yeah, Rjgaming not ready to go down, not ready to relent this finals to the side of Reech. They want to fight it out here, and the rest of the side of Rjgaming, they're really putting on a show. I think especially Shingdesu, the assault vest is what I want to draw attention back to, because it's starting to feel worse and worse. It has paid dividends when you're up against Renaissance with their Gardevoirs, right? That makes a lot of sense. But now you're against a Trevenant
as well.
Yeah, but when you're against a Trevenant, when you're against a Greninja, it doesn't really matter that much. The fight's gonna break off as Z-Ray pops out the Rings Unbound.
Right, and here you go. Rjgaming is going to be able to take down the second Dreadnought just like it did earlier on. And here comes another team fight here. At the very least, they're going to be able to pick off one. But there goes Rjgaming answering back with 3 pickups. No, make that 4. No, everyone got taken out for Reech Pokemon Shingdesu. This is the Greninja of APAC that we're looking up right now. Level 13 at 4-minute mark.
Big Bliss assistance. I need to check that replay to find out who that was on. But if I'm not wrong, he actually put that on Giraffe to keep that Trevenant up. We saw how disastrously the fight can go if Giraffe just doesn't manage to sustain. But he recognizes that. Reech Pokemon recognize that as well. They try and focus him down. But executive decision from this Blissey to keep Giraffe up and running, and it pays dividends for here at Rjgaming.
Now look this, you know, Reech Pokemon is heavily under-leveled right now, and Rjgaming just getting all the objectives right now, getting in the second program, getting in double Dreadnought, and Greninja, I'm pretty sure, is going to reach level 14 before the Zapdos as well. That's going to provide a huge disadvantage currently going against Reech Pokemon. Now, the only win con here for Reech Pokemon, for them to win, is if they can pick them up one by one, and then win the team fight on the Zapdos, and then take the Zapdos.
Yeah, like I said, JJ, backs against the wall. Rjgaming, they're not going to go down without a fight. They're going to try and bite you back. They're going to try and deal as much damage to you before they go down, if they do at all. Right now, the way they're playing, if they keep this momentum up, I'm so confident they can come back. I'm so confident they can force a reverse sweep or even make the bracket reset, because this is the Rjgaming that we know, playing clean, calm, and collected.
Yeah, perhaps in game number 3 and game number 1, Rjgaming was, you know, testing out Reech Pokemon. Because, you know, again, as we mentioned, this is the first time that they have met each other. And definitely, both of the teams here are just picking them up. Sorry, not picking up, but rather poking them out, what they're going to be doing in these kinds of situations. But now that, you know, almost all of the cards have been played, has been put down into the field, it's up to them how they're going to adjust and how they're going to respond to these situations.
We need to watch both Blissies, LC Lucia as well as MXI, who they put that Bliss assistance on. Here comes Giraffe, catching them with the curse, but in comes Shingdesu and the other Venusaur Dream, trying to run in. The Phantom Forest, the fight is kicking off.
Oh wow, Verdant Anger is going to be used here just in time for the teleportation for the reset. And look at that, it looks like Reech Pokemon is winning the team fight right at all. But look at that, Giraffe as well is going to try to get him some HP. Kai is going to be able to take down NT. Oh my goodness, there goes Giraffe as well. Ikura is going to be picked up right here.
Whoa,
and that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Reech Pokemon would need, okay? Reech Pokemon would need to pick them off one by one, and that is what they need. That is the win that they do have right now.
Be so careful though.
Like they're going to be taken out despite taking the taking the Zapdos. They're going to be able to take it down, but would they be able to score in? They still have a minute left to catch up. Rjgaming here, all they need to do is just stop Reech Pokemon from scoring in, because if not, we're looking at the champions.
Yeah, Reech Pokemon, they managed to get that lead up. Sure, they've repelled 1 of 2 of the Pokemon, but right now, 200 points out almost in Dream. Dream is gonna make it there. Dream is gonna make the dream come true.
The dream comes true. Score, and that is it. three Pokemon are currently down inside of Reech Pokemon. The respawn timer is 25 seconds. They would need to heavily defend this one, but Kai now doesn't care at all, as Kai is going to try to score in, perhaps waiting for their teammates to come back, goes in for the Rjgaming bound for that final push. But right now, let's find out if that's going to happen. Right now, Kai is getting that split push. And this is going to be the Grand Champions less than seconds of the game. Reech Pokemon, Luzon, Pilipinas, Reech Pokemon is